What's going on, everyone? This is Jay from Premier Gaming Entertainment, and I wanted to bring to you today my predictions video for this Saturday's game versus Indiana. It's going to be a road game, and leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about the game. Do you think that we have a chance? Do you think that we're going to lose again versus Indiana, and they're going to end that long streak that's been going on since God knows how long? Or do you think that we're going to bounce back and get the victory this Saturday versus Indiana? Let me know how you feel in the comment section below. I'm just going to get into it. I'm not going to break it down as far as position by position like I did last week versus Michigan State, because in all honesty, it's really going to be the same breakdowns. So if you didn't see my video last week with my predictions video for the game versus not Minnesota versus Michigan State, definitely check that out. It's pretty much the strategies are going to be the same. Not anything really that they have to do any differently. One thing that I have noticed with besides the fact that everything just seems different in 2020. Home field advantage is pretty much null and void without the fans, so it seems so far from watching these games. In honesty, it almost feels like watching games in the NBA bubble. The same thing was happening in the NBA bubble, especially the playoff games where you were playing at home, but because there were no fans and it was the same stadium, it was just like you were just playing a neutral game, in all honesty. And these games seem to be following the same pattern. There's a few friends of the family or whatever that might be in the stands, but for the most part, playing on the road is not a huge disadvantage like it used to be in the past. So that definitely helps Michigan from that standpoint, that they don't have to have that road pressure or that road disadvantage when they play Indiana. Surprisingly, we're favored in this game. That might change come to kickoff time, but for whatever reason, we're favored in this game. I don't know why. You would think that with Indiana beating Penn State and getting to where they're at, and us losing to Michigan State the way that we lost, that you would just think that we would be the underdogs in this game, with all of our momentum and the hype for us just going down the toilet. But for whatever reason, we're favored in this game, and we're just going to have to see what happens. I know one of the huge issues is going to be injuries. It looks like our offensive line is pretty banged up, and a couple guys that might be missing, which is bad enough seeing as how poorly that they played last week being at full strength. You can only imagine what it's going to be like this week if we have to replace a couple of our starters. So that's very concerning. I don't know how much that's going to affect us, but that's definitely a huge concern. On defense, we might be missing a couple of our linebackers, also a huge concern. It's also going to be interesting to see how, as far as our secondary, how that's going to line up, who's going to be starting, who's not. Lord knows Vincent Gray looked like he was the loss out there last week, and it looked like his confidence was completely shot. They went from burning him deep to, having him overplay and hitting him with double moves. I know it was a very rough week for him, whether it be him getting beat or getting called for penalties. Just a very, very poor outing. But part of that I got to put on Don Brown for putting him in a position where he was just bound to fail. I mean, you see a guy struggling out there, why don't you try to do something to help him? Why continue to put him on an island? It's just so stubborn. But I'm really concerned about this game. Personally, my gut feeling is that I think that we're going to bounce back. I know we were completely embarrassed. All the news media outlets, all the TV talk shows, the Paul Feinbaums, well, I mean, personally, I don't really respect anything that Paul Feinbaum says because he's a Michigan hater and a Harbaugh hater. So I usually take anything that he says with a tiny grain of salt. But everyone is, and I try not to watch a whole lot of this stuff because I know it was all negative. But everyone is down on us right now. And I feel as though we're going to bounce back and redeem ourselves and play much, much better. I mean, I may do a second video after this video about my thoughts and feelings about that game and the couple things I saw on and off the field that were of a concern to me. And I may do that, I may not. It just depends on how I feel. If I'm tired or not, I might do it. But I feel as though we're going to bounce back from that poor outing. I feel as though we were complacent, like what I was worrying about in the prediction video. Don't be complacent. Don't take this game lightly. It's a rivalry game. This is like their game versus Ohio State is for us. So, they were gearing up for this game, and we were just treating it like it was just another game, which is part of the problem. We came out flat, inconsistent, nonchalant, just devoid of any type of energy or fire, and they took it to us. And it could just be that we just looked ahead to this game. Who knows? But I don't think that this game we're going to take Indiana lightly like we did Michigan State. I think we're going to be ready and prepared, and I think we're going to see our best effort against Indiana. So, as long as we don't turn over the ball, we keep the turnovers and the mistakes down, I think that we have a good shot of winning a close game on the road. So, I'm thinking that, like I said, I think we're going to bounce back. We're going to play much better. We're going to play with a little bit more urgency. We're going to be more prepared. And I feel as though we're going to win a close game. I'm thinking maybe 31-28 or 28-24, something like that. I think that we're going to win. But it's not going to be an easy win. It's going to come down. It's going to be a nail-biter. And like I said, I think that overall we're going to just play a lot better. So, anyways, that's it for the video. If you enjoyed the video, definitely feel free to leave a like on the video. It definitely helps my channel. Thank you for all those who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Definitely, like I said, leave a like on the video. It definitely helps to spread my video all across YouTube. And let me know how you feel in the comment section below. Do you think that we have a chance to win? Do you think we're going to play better? Or do you think that we're going to lose and play flat like we did last week? Let me know how you feel in the comment section below. Share this video with as many people as possible to get the discussion going. And if you like my content, definitely subscribe to the channel. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. And as always, go blue.